Hi all, it's your guy here, the unknown trader, and today I want us to look at something very important. Gold gave some beautiful trades today. It gave a half Batman. You see, this is Batman's ear, then this is half of his head, and then gold gave this perfect pattern. Okay, this is a beautiful pattern. Boom, it fell many pips. Okay, and this was a great opportunity. Okay, so guys, let's look at gold today. Okay, let's look at gold today. First of all, I told you that on Friday I didn't take a trade, and mainly because we had a lot of news on the calendar. Let me just go back for those who didn't see my previous video. I told you that if you look at Friday, we had news at 5 p.m. My session opens at 4:30 p.m. South African time. Okay, and then we had news 1 hour later, and these are not the kind of news I like, because this is the kind of news where there's a speaker, and when the speaker says something positive, the currency shoots up. 2 minutes later he says something negative, it goes down, stop hands. 3 minutes later he says something positive, it goes up. So I really don't like this news, okay, because these ones are much better. Why? Because you just read here, actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So basically, if the actual is greater than forecast, then we know that, okay, the move might be in favor of the currency. But we don't use this, okay, we don't use this because we are chartists. Okay, we trade chart patterns. Okay, fundamentals just help us most of the time to stay out of the way of, for the news to happen, okay, because they might come and interfere with everything. So guys, coming back to gold, let me show you something very significant. Okay, today we didn't have news, we didn't have any news, so it was a very beautiful day, and there was less interference, so I took gold. Okay, let me show you something. Now we're gonna come and remove this weekly indicators quite quick. Okay, so guys, I want to show you this. Most people didn't see this, they didn't see this coming. We have a high that was made in roughly 2000 and what, 2010, 2010 World Cup. Yeah, World Cup, we had this high that was made. Okay, and then prices dropped. Okay, and then they came back 2020, made another high. Okay, so I'm just gonna project this through. They made a high in 2020. 2021, let me pull this up. 2021 became an inside day, I mean an inside year. We're talking in terms of year. Okay, inside year. And then again we had 2022, we revisited that same level. Where is the money? Who is in profit? Okay, where's the money? Who is in profit? This is the question we ask every day, and we put a dollar sign to actually answer this. Okay, so when you come here, guys, we know that these guys are in profit. Remember, we have long-term traders, people who hold for years. Okay, there are people who hold for years. Okay, so we revisited this level. Now support and resistance. This says this is a strong resistance. They come and stop hand close those who are here, but for those who had bigger stop losses, this pins. Okay, and it maintains the resistance. What are your books saying? They tell you about support and resistance, and then prices drop. So we've revisited this level early this year. Okay, and then towards the end of the year, what did they do? We pinned through it, closed everybody who was in profit from the previous 3 years. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, and if you really saw this and you actually looked at this on a bigger time frame, you would have seen that, okay, by the time London opened, already we had a pin. Okay, already we had a pin. So you could have known that you don't counter trend this market. Okay, you don't counter trend this market. Okay, so with that said, let's now let me do this again. Now we are coming to a 15-minute chart time frame, so that we can see the trade that I took, and I believe this will help most of you understand this movements or the psychology behind. Because my main goal when I show you something, sometimes I'll show you I lost this one, sometimes I'll show you I won this one. The main objective is not to show you what I won or to feel better. No, it's to show you the psychology behind. Because when I explain things, I go into detail and explain why, the reasons. If I lost the trade, I'll tell you the reasons why I lost it, why I took it. Okay, if I won it, I'll tell you the reasons again why I took it, why things like that, okay? Because I want all of you to understand the psychology behind. Okay, I'm not bragging. If you've been following me for a while, you already know that's how I do. I don't brag. I show the psychology behind so that everybody can understand. I'm not the best. We are all the best. Okay, if you're still failing, you are the best. The only problem is time. Okay, and to help those who are struggling, guys, let me just show you. I made this playbook over here. It has only one strategy. Okay, that's one of my best setup. I put it in here, and I put the A to Z of that setup. Okay, so I was supposed to upload this video yesterday, but I didn't because of some reasons. Okay, and I'll actually upload it probably tomorrow morning. Okay, so you're gonna have the A's and Z of one of my best performing strategies, because I handpicked this one because it's the one that is actually giving me the most results. Okay, so guys, it's a step-by-step easy to follow guide, so everything is inside. Master this setup, and the only reason I made this one is because I understood that most of the people are struggling, and the reason is because they are trying to jungle throughout 4, 5, 7, 10 strategies. I want you to focus on one strategy. Okay, make it your A plus setup. Understand the A's to Z of that strategy. Okay, that's the most important thing. Don't try to understand everything. Okay, you're not in a competition. Okay, because there are people who, somebody says I took this and it was profitable, they also want to take it. No, master what's yours. Okay, sorry for that. Master something you'll understand. That's why here I only put one strategy, because I don't want I don't want you guys getting confused. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so yeah, I'll upload it. Okay, probably tomorrow morning. Sorry for that. Now guys, this gave us a half Batman. And what is a half Batman? A half Batman is a pattern where they throw a stop hunt, they lead people to one direction, and mostly they throw this when they are at the high. Okay, they throw this when they are at the high to finish up the job, send people into one direction, at the same time stop hunt everybody who was in profit. Okay, and then trap them all, so everybody literally going up trapped. Okay, and they never revisit that level because they've already gathered enough orders. Now they're gonna punish. Okay, so literally what this is, you know, the movie Batman. Just take the head of Batman, cut it in half. This is his ears and this is half of his head. Okay, so this is a half Batman pattern. It's very, very, very profitable pattern. Okay, it's a very profitable pattern. Okay, so this is Batman's ear, and this is, you see. So when I came to my charts, obviously Friday I didn't take anything. People said I missed nothing. Okay, you don't miss anything because market will continue working. If you don't understand, save your capital. Okay, so guys, when I came during the London session. Okay, and I told you I don't trade until the equity time opens, and Monday is not my favorite day unless if I have a setup. So for most of the currencies I didn't have a good setup, but when I saw what gold did, because it went 700 pips in 18 minutes. Okay, this is roughly 700 pips in 18 minutes, despite going 300 pips on Friday. So literally it went 1000 pips. Okay, so I didn't trade this because I'm not on the screen. If I was on the screen, I could have taken this, because for us South Africa, the markets open a little bit earlier as compared to those in US or whatsoever, because most people in US saw this as a gap. But for us, fortunately, we did see this, but you can't take this. Okay, so when I came to my charts, I came at the equity opening time. I want to show you something. Yes, this is the candle that opened my equity time. Okay, and I'm not saying like I wasn't observing gold. No, I have multiple monitors, and what I do most of the time is I will just display some of the currencies and watch them as they are happening, and I'll just be sitting patiently, because I always say one thing, my favorite words. I always say that patience pays. Okay, this is the most important thing you need to know. Okay, the most important thing. Okay, this is the most important thing, and usually I want it to be on my charts. Sometimes I'll just put it right here in the corner, because this move is not disturbed. Okay, so as I was saying, guys, this is the time when I came to my screen, and that's the most important thing. Okay, that's the most important thing. This is the time when I come to my screen. Okay, so what I knew was, okay, we had a Batman, half Batman. Obviously everybody up is trapped. Okay, and knowing the fact that markets trap, they show trap and reverse, I knew that, okay, the people going up are trapped. Okay, so what was there for me? Actually, you see this line. I want to show you something very important here, because a number of things happened that confirmed my trade. You see, okay, you see this. Now let's go to 1 hour time frame, because I'm gonna show you the magic. What did we say? We said every weekend mark the high of the week. This is the high of my week based on my broker. Okay, this is the high of last week. This is the high of Friday for me. Okay, this is the high of Friday. Okay, somebody will say this is the high. No, for me in South Africa, the markets open a little bit early. That's why you'll see these two lines here. Okay, so the high of Friday was actually here, so I will just identify it as high of the week. But what it is, it's actually the high of Friday. Okay, this is the high of Friday. Let's just mark it out so that we can see this is the high of Friday. Okay, we spoke about these things, guys. There are people who don't do this, and if you are not doing this, it's fine. I don't mind. Okay, if you're lazy to do this during the weekend, you want to be partying and doing everything, you come back, you are tired, you don't want to spend at least 1 hour marking and preparing for next week, well, that's fine. Okay, I don't care, it's fine, I will do that. Okay, this is the low of the week, because if you want to be a trader, you must put in the work. Okay, no miracles, guys. You must put in the work. Okay, even the best guys in the world, people like Peter Branded, people like George Soros, those guys put in the work. Okay, they put in the work. Okay, so this is the low, this is the high, and now we have the closing price of last week, right? This is the closing price of last week. Okay, this is the closing price of when? Last week. Okay, so it sounds like a joke when we do this, and there are people who tell me that my videos are getting too long, but guys, you'll see, I'll show you the importance. You see where this is where the closing price is projected, the blue lines, you see. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna draw my level. Okay, these levels were too close, so let me not just try to keep them perfect, as long as you can see them. Okay, because it's gonna take time. Okay, you see, now we have our most important levels. This is dark blue, you know, guys, already. If you are following me, I want to keep this as light green. Okay, this, because the other one is dark green. Okay, so we go back to a 15-minute time frame. Some people will say, hey, it's because it has played out. You see these things. Guys, we talk about this day in, day out. Okay, pattern, half Batman. We come during the London, we have people trapped down here. The move is already broken down. Okay, some people want to counter trend. I already showed you reasons why you don't want to counter trend this move. Okay, so when you come, they gave a pin. Do you think they're gonna give you easy things like this? No, there's a reason they're giving this pin right here. Let's go to a 5-minute time frame, because I want you to see something. This was my best trade. Okay, you see, just before the equity open, they started moving up. One push, correct. Second push, correct. Third push up. Raro track. I love these candles. This is a raro track. Okay, this is a raro track. And the most important thing I told you, the time of the day is important. Now we are a few minutes to the last hour of our session. Okay, I didn't wait. I took this trade on a 1-minute time frame. Okay, and let me show you the reasons why. You see, we have a raro track right here, so I'm just gonna use a different color for this railroad track so that we can all see it. Okay, we have a railroad track. Okay, they go up, they are back, and it's not just a railroad track, guys. Where is it happening? Where is this happening? Let me just take this. There are people who say, hey, we don't want to do the work, we don't do these lines, we don't care about them. You see, they actually engulfed. Okay, this is good, and then they came back. Okay, so everybody from here is closed out. But the most important thing, all of these things are happening at a number. Okay, we spoke about this level countless time. This is the closing price of Friday. Okay, this is the high of Friday. You see, last hour they engulf. This is where I took my trade. Okay, somebody will say, hey, it's because it has played out. I took this trade today and I closed my charts and I went to sleep. Okay, I closed my chart and I went to sleep. That's what I did. I opened this trade here, I put my stops here. Okay, personally I took it on a 1 minute time frame. Let me show you what I did on a 1 minute time frame. On a 1 minute time frame, you see, on a 1 minute time frame, I allowed it to come down. On a 1 minute time frame, and I took it here when it bounced. Because you know that final push is what I talk about. I took it here on a 1 minute time frame, but on a 5 minute time frame the entry was roughly somewhere here. But for me, on a 1 minute time frame, I took it when it engulfed here. Okay, and my stop loss, obviously, yes, they were above the high of the day. Okay, this is where I took my trade. Why? They pinned engulf. Okay, on a bigger time frame, this was a railroad track. Okay, this was already confirmed on a 15-minute time frame. I'll show you. Okay, so this was a railroad track on a 5-minute time frame. I allowed the railroad track to close, and then I came to 1 minute. Besides, I opened this on another monitor. Yes, I took it here when it bounced because it also gave me 3 pushes. 1, 2, 3 engulf. Okay, so that's what I did. Same thing, same thing. 1, 2. Somebody will say this is not, you see, this candles, they didn't even really go down, they were just consolidating. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then on a 1 minute we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, on a 15-minute, I'll show you something. This was the most easiest trade. Okay, the most easiest trade of the day. On a 15-minute, there was a pin, some sort of a pin. You see, there was a pin where they pinned these 2 levels. Okay, so guys, some things are just easy, but people are not paying attention because they are not putting in the work. Okay, there are people who want to be traders but are not willing to put in the work. Okay, guys, this is as easy as it can get. Stop hunt. Okay, stop hunt. I told you, wait for the equity. They're gonna throw a stop hunt. I told you a stop hunt can go back into the trade or it can go down. A stop hunt sends people into the wrong direction and it closes those who were in profits. On a 1 minute time frame, you'll see the stop hunt. It was so visible for me. It was so visible. You see, it came and closed this guy's 100%. These guys here were closed above the high of Friday and below here. So everybody going up here was trapped. We spoke about this in, I don't remember, I think it was yesterday or last Friday's video, that we did mention the fact that they trap below or above levels. For those who have been following my videos, you know we did, honestly, you know we did talk about these things. Okay, we spoke about these things. And unfortunately for me, but it's fortunate. Okay, it's not fortunate for this trade. I entered and put my profit 150 pips. Okay, because I said I was taking it back to the low of the day, which was the low made in here, And then when I came during the US. When I came during the US, obviously, okay. When I came during the US, it was a timer, guys. I don't want to make this videos long, okay? So this is roughly 20 minutes. So I'm just concluding now, okay? So as you can see, it hit my profit and it went an extra 150 pips after hitting my take profit. You see, my entry gave 150 pips, okay? I'm telling you what I did. 150 pips. They also went another 150 pips after my trade. But this market was already broken down. Who is in profit? We are coming here, guys. There was just too many opportunities everywhere. And in the community I wrote, gold is giving free money, just be patient, okay? And I'm not gonna say much about that, okay? Because it's not about bragging. For me, it's not about bragging. You see, I came here and let's search for the equity opening time. Okay, this was, yes, you see, roughly the equity opened somewhere here, because this is a 1 minute time frame, okay? I told you, wait for the equity time. I don't trade before the equity time. The market is actually broken down, and they are more likely to give a stop hunt, okay? That's what I know. I came to the equity time and they gave 1, 2, 3 pushes back, then an engulf. You see, I was mostly interested on a 1 minute time frame today, because these moves were too big. I couldn't afford to have big stop losses, okay? Big stop losses, okay? And then my stop loss was just 1 bar. For this one, I didn't want to take much risk because the move has gone many pips down, so I didn't want to take much risk. It was just 1 bar, roughly 20. I put it at 25, not 28, not 30. I told you 25 is my maximum on things like metals and indices. It was roughly 25 pips. Yeah, roughly 25 pips, okay? And this move went 200 and something pips down directly straight, okay? And I saw these pins and I closed when it was coming back after this engulf. That's when I saw, okay, we are going towards the last hour of the day and anything is now possible, okay? But it was a very good lucrative trade for today. Today was amazing, guys. I don't want to lie to any of you. Today was amazing. But understanding the pattern, they gave a nice half Batman structure, okay? They gave a nice half Batman structure. That was my foundation of this trade. And somebody will say, but you didn't have a setup. Yes, I didn't have a setup. I was just aiming for a scalp. But anyway, it ended up paying off, okay? Because when I saw this 700 pip, I knew that they have closed everybody at the high, and coming to a monthly time frame, I saw that already they've given a pin. So obviously you don't want to be counter trending this trade, okay? So it was like 2 beautiful trades for today. I didn't really take a lot, because for my first trade I took 150 pips and I closed it because I was off the screen and I knew I wouldn't come anytime soon. So yes, they did try to trick me, but once it's from the level, I know the next stop is obviously who is in profit. Everybody from the low of yesterday, okay, of Friday. So these guys were in profit, and obviously the market is coming back for them, okay? So honestly speaking, today was amazing, okay? Today was amazing. And don't forget that we are going to a non-farm week where they might pull you into one direction so that they punish on Friday, or else they might just consolidate the market and punish both sides on Friday. So you don't want to become liquidity. Make sure you understand the template that they will be building this week, because they are gonna create a lot of liquidity and they know everybody is eyeing for non-farm, so they're gonna get people trapped here and there, okay? So you must be aware of these kind of things, because nothing is a coincidence. Today is the beginning of the month. It's actually it's roughly the 4th, right? Yes. So starting from Monday and Friday, which was the 1st, these moves are not a mistake. They are not coincidence. they are pre-planned carefully. Okay, they have been planned carefully. That's why they give this move when nobody's in the market, because actually it costs them less money to move the market this amount of pips when there is nobody in the market. They don't have to match many orders. Okay, they just have to match the available orders, and there were less orders in the market. Okay, so yeah, they had a goal, and they fulfilled that goal that we actually saw on a monthly time frame, where they went high and closed everybody else. So guys, I wish you all the best, but you just have to understand the stop hunts. Wait for the equity opening time. Sometimes the market will move before, as you saw that people who maybe took this trade down. Congrats. That people who took this trade down, congrats. There is nothing wrong with that. If that's what they understand and is working for them, congratulations. That's a good strategy. But for me personally, I rely on patience, because I've tried taking multiple trades outside of patience, and I got burned most of the days. So I then decided that no, I'm gonna trade after the equity opened, because when the equity opened, I'm gonna get a stop hunt. That's one thing I'm looking for. Equity open, stop hunt, or they might throw a stop hunt before the equity opens. And if the market is already broken down like this, the stop hunt will obviously be back to the inside. So those are the things you have to understand. Pay attention to the bigger picture. What is the market saying? What is the market doing? Who is in profit? What time it is? What is it, the beginning of the week, beginning of the month, beginning of the year? Pay close attention to those things, okay? And pay close attention to the levels. We did talk about these levels, and you can see I took this trade from the levels, okay? Unfortunately, I didn't really feel comfortable, because the market has moved already many pips. I didn't feel comfortable leaving a trader. Okay, so even if I didn't close this trade, it would have given me maximum amount of profit, roughly 400 to 500 pips. Okay, 400 pips to the low. However, it ended up delivering. Okay, just that I here there was like 150 pips that I didn't get, but it's not about the number of pips. It's about the quality of the trade. Take it with high lot size and you will be okay. Okay, so today was just a beautiful day, but always stay true to your process. Okay, as you see in all of my trades, I speak about one thing: opening for the equity, waiting for the equity, stop hunt. That's when you can execute. Okay, so today I didn't really care about looking at the currencies. Besides, it's Monday, I didn't have much setup on the currencies. I went through them, but not all of them. Okay, so I didn't really have a setup. I did have a setup here and there, but I wasn't satisfied with how it was setting up. Okay, so it's not about opening a trade every day. Sometimes stay true to your process. Okay, I wish you all the very best. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscription button. I believe it will help you a lot. Thank you guys. Thank you.